What's up, Wargamers? Welcome back to World of Wargaming. Cannoli and I would like to welcome you back to another game of Warcry. Today, however, is a little bit different. Because instead of Rob being here, or Mike being here, or Jason being here, or anybody being here, it's just me and Cannoli here. So that can only mean one thing. We're going to be playing the Vermintide campaign from the Tome of Champions 2021. Now, when I first heard about this, my brain said solo campaign against Skaven. And my brain then said Seraphon eats Skaven. And I was like picturing all in my head, and then I read the rest of it, and I read that it was in a city, and then I read that the name of it was Vermintide. And then everything in my brain clicked into place. Played it, I sank a lot of hours into that video game. And if you know, you know. And if you don't, you should check it out on Steam. It's a solid video game. It goes on a pretty good sale pretty often. And even if you don't do that, you should definitely consider hitting the like button, the subscribe button, and that bell notification for me, because it really does help me grow and put out content. And let's go ahead and take a look at the board as we battle over the docks of the city of Excelcis in this game of Warcry.
Artillery bombardments during Ratachak's attack gave rise to a deadly inferno that swept through vast swaths of the dockyards, leaving naught but burnt-out husks in its wake. Track down any of the Skaven that lingers still, and deliver swift justice upon them.
Alright, so in this campaign, the point level for the Skaven warband fluctuates. It escalates. It rises up. So it starts at least 800 plus. So here I have 870 points of Skaven. I have a Wordbringer leading the Wordbringer. I know these are like rat swarms, but they're 50 mil bases, so these are going to be my giant rats. I have 5 Plague Monks with Woe Staff and Fetid Blade, and I have 3 Plague Monks with double Fetid Blade in the back. Okay, here we have the excellent 8. I'm being led by Sai, my Battle Mage. Accompanying him are Samuel, a Shadow Warrior, Olaf the Hammerer, Marcus, a Great Sword, Kirill, a Sister of the Watch, Bearden, a former engineer turned Iron Drake, Vic, who is a bounty hunter and handgunner, and then Malachi, who's flying that gyrocopter right there. And that's going to be 1,000 points on the dot for Cities of Six. So we got our warbands split up. Skaven are in Shield, Hammer, Dagger. Cities are in Shield, Hammer, Dagger. I'm going to be deploying on the red spots. Okay, so I may have said the red, but I ended up putting mine on the blue, so that's where I'm going to be. My shield here, their shield there. Everything else will come in on round 2. Of course, I do play 4-round games of Warcry because I enjoy it more that way. For the twist, we had a chance. It was on a 4-up. We got Deluge. On a 1-3, it was an Eerie Silence. Of course, we got Deluge. So all shooting attacks are reduced to 6 inches, which really hurts me in my list. But that's the way she goes. That's the beauty of randomization. So we're going to start with an initiative roll. Now, the Skaven do not get initiative dice. They just always count, or they don't get action dice, ability dice. They just always count as having 3 singles for the purposes of initiative. So rolling my initiative. I'm going to get a straight up Yahtzee. Wow. Okay, that's pretty special. Wait. 1, 2. Yep, that's Yahtzee. All right. Sweet. So, gonna use a wild dice to at least make a double out of this 6, and then I will still have the initiative. So this is gonna be a lot of positioning for me, I think.
And I may actually fall back a little bit. I'm going to activate the Shadow Warrior, and I'm going to move him up this alley towards the armory. On a double move, making his way around there. No, not quite that far. Right about there. Next, Skaven will activate. Now, in Tome of Champions, it just says player, like I pick who activates. I don't like that because I'm biased to myself and I want me to win. So I don't like the player picks. I want a forced AI. So I made a simple one, and it just says that if the Skaven that are in close will activate first, and of the ones that are in close, the ones with the lowest health will activate first. If they're all full health, then the one who is swinging at the model with the lowest number of wounds will swing first, etc. Like, that's my checklist. And then if they're far, they're just going to activate in whoever's closest to a hero. So right now, they're all in far. I think this one is going to be closest, because in their AI it says that it will move to the closest hero that is in line of sight, which will be these guys. So that Skaven will... I gotta roll. So they have a chart. We've determined that it's far, so then we roll a d3. I got a 5, so it will charge, attack, move, attack, move. So the Plague Monk will move, charge, which is an ability. If there had been somebody within an inch of him when that ended, they would have took either 3 or d3 points of damage. And then at that point, he will either attack or move. There's no one in range to attack, so he will move. So we'll go 3, and that will bring him into range of here, because that's still the closest. And then he has his second action, which will be to attack. He's got 3 dice, looking for 5s and 6s. That's 2 hits, which will be 2 damage. I am then going to activate Marcus and swing at that Skaven. Use that double that I have right there for onslaught right here to give him an extra attack, extra swing on these attacks. So 3 on 3, looking for 4s. Oh, that is so very, very good. That is 4, 6, 8, 10 damage, which just absolutely splits that Skaven in half. Dead pile. With his second activation, he's going to just shuffle this way a little bit. Next would be, I think, this Skaven. So we'll roll a d3 to see what he does. That's going to be the same thing as the last one. Ending right there and taking a swing. 2 more damage onto Marcus. Next will be Olaf the Dwarf, who I think can make it over to that. His 3-inch move gets him in, and he will swing. Strength 4, so this will be on 3s against the Skaven. That's pretty good. That'll be 4 damage on that. Next will be this one. We'll see what he does. 1, that is recuperate and move, so he's not damaged, so there's nothing to heal, and then he will just move up 6. All right, Battle Mage is going to activate, or Sai is going to activate, and he's going to lob his attack at this Skaven right. Never mind, no I'm not. He's too close to me, so I'm going to scoot up just a little bit to get within 6 inches of him, and I will lob my attack. Looking for 4s. That's pretty good. That'll be 6 damage for 2 successes. Would probably be this fellow. It was a 3. Going to end up right there in front of Olaf and taking a swing. His toughness 4, so he's looking for big numbers here. Oh, and unfortunately he gets them. That'll be 5 damage. I'm currently out of activation, so we'll just keep rolling with Skaven. Next would be this one. Oh my goodness, another one. Let's see what he will charge. Nothing. So yeah, he'll charge, move, attack. Now here, he'll attack because of my AI. He'll attack the one with the lowest health. Ooh, that is enough to kill. The word will be a move. Ending right there, and that'll be it for round 1. We'll go to round 2 on the big block of wood. Some ability dice for myself.
double, double, 2 singles. That was whatever. It was a single. So I got a wild dice here. Now it says in the scenario, like in the script, that they would always win the roll off if there was a tie for initiative. So I'm gonna use my wild dice to make a triple. Oh no, to make another double. That one. No. Yeah. They have the initiative. All of them are within, but he's closest in close, so we'll see what he does. So let's see what he does on a D3. That's a 1. He will recuperate. So that'll heal him up 5 damage. So he'll go back to full health. That's unfortunate. And then he'll attack. Looking for 5s. That'll be 5 damage. Use Onslaught on Marcus. And I will swing at this game. Looking for 4s. 4 damage. I will swing again. That's another 2, 4, 6. That is 10 damage total. That will kill this Skaven. Alright, so the next one to activate for them that's in close would be this one because he's the closest. He'll be swinging at the Battle Mage, so we'll see what he does. Getting a 2, which is attack, attack. So first attack, looking for 4s. 6 damage. Second attack. 2 more damage, so 8 damage. Okay. On me, I am going to shoot my wand, my Wandamus, at this fellow. I'm going to use a double for Onslaught to give me 3 attacks with it. Alright, 3s, looking for 4s. That's pretty good. That'll be 9 damage. Correction, toughness 2 on a giant rat. Oh, hold on. We're good. It's within 6. So that will murderate that giant. It only has 4 health points. With his second action, he will try to murderate this Skaven. How far away from me are you? Yes. This time I am looking for the 4s because he's a Skaven. He's toughness 3. That's still pretty good. That's 6 damage. He's already got 6 on him. That'll kill that Skaven. Alright, here with his staff, he's got a 2-inch range, so he's still technically close. Meanwhile, this one is not because his weapon only has a 1-inch range. So this one will activate. Ooh, getting a 1, which is a recuperate attack. He doesn't have any health on him, so nothing to heal. And swing. Oh my goodness, that is 10 damage. It's not looking good, boys. It's not looking good. So he's done. Which is back to me. And I'm going to activate the copter. He's going to bring his chopper flying right down the street. And he's going to lay some lead down on this fellow right here. 4s to hit with this. That is 2 hits for 2 damage. Alright, now we move into the enemies that are qualify as far. So we'll start with him because he's the closest of the far models. Of course he's going to do that. So he's going to charge, deal D3, 2 damage. Okay, so he still hits pretty hard. If any of these are successes, I'm dead. Dead. Okay. Super dead. Next up, we'll activate Cariel. No, we'll activate Samuel. He's going to move to right there and take a shot at this Skaven. Looking for 4s. That's a crit, so that's 3 damage. Next, it's probably going to be these folks, are probably the next closest to anybody. Yeah. So these, we'll start with this one. 3. 1, he will recuperate. Next one will do the big charge, nothing, move, attack. Looking for 5s and 6s. Nothing. Sweet. It's about time they didn't roll a crit. Next Skaven. Gonna do a move. I should have had some activations in between there, but none of my activations over here are going to be able to affect anything over here. So it doesn't really matter. So I will activate. I'll take. Well, I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter. We'll continue on properly from here. My bad, y'all. I'm gonna move Carol up and take a shot at that Skaven. My last double for an onslaught here because she's got good strength on her weapon. So I'm looking for 3s here. All right, so that's 2 damage. Next will be probably this giant rat, who will do a 3. We'll execute a charge, move, attack. So looking for 4s. Any success here will kill Marcus. Super dead. Next for me will be Bearden, who's going to move up to here. Oh no, he's a dwarf. Hold on. He's going to move up to here. That gives him the range that he needs. He can actually tuck back just a little bit. And he's going to shoot at that Skaven. Looking for 4s. Alright, 1 hit for 1 damage. Last giant rat will activate. And it will recuperate closest visible, which is the Eurocopter. Leaving me with my handgunner, who will move to right in there and take his shot at that Skaven. 4 here, so looking for 3s. Oh, that's awful. All of my activations. So we'll go to round 3, roll some initiative dice. Cities. That's not terrible. Again, I tie for the initiative, but they always win the tie. So I will use a double, my wild dice, to make a double. And that'll be first activation. The only 2 Skaven that are in close right now are these 2. So we'll activate this one. No, that's not in the spirit of things. We'll randomize it for the dock side. That is an odd, so this one will activate first. I don't know what it'll do yet. It will attack. Looking for 5s and 6s. 2 damage on the first attack. Second attack, 4 damage with the dagger, for a total of 6 damage. Part of me wants to activate the gyrocopter and try to kill this Skaven. But part of me is worried that if I kill it, then one of these is going to come over here and mess up what I got going on. So I'm going to try to get some gun line shots off. We're going to activate Carol, who's going to shoot at this Skaven. I'm going to use my double for onslaught to give her 3 attacks at strength 4. So that's 2 damage. Is 2 more damage, which will kill that Skaven. So if I can kill 1 more Skaven before they kill 1 more of me, I win. And I have a good chance of doing that because if I can kill, this only has 4 health. So if I can shoot that down, I'm in a good. Skaven, however, will be this fellow. Going to do a number 1, which is recuperate. Attack. He hasn't taken any damage, so recuperate won't matter, and he will swing once, looking for 5s and 6s. 2 damage. We're going to activate Bearden, and he's going to take shots at this giant rat. I'm going to use that triple for a double for onslaught. I got to get in there. Oh, that's going to be 3. Nope, wrong card, wrong guy. 4, 5 damage, which is enough to kill the giant rat. Let me do a quick double count real quick. The mission says half or more. So that puts them at 6 models off the table, 6 models on the table. That is a victory, as these Skaven will flee. Now I currently have, looks like I have the iron weld blocked off, so they're probably going to flee this way towards the sewers. Maybe. Who knows? I haven't decided where I'm going to go next. But for now, that is a close victory, as these Skaven again, pitter, pitter, pitter. Run away. Skaven, quick, run. Oh, that was fun. it's everything I love about Warcry, but I can do it by myself. And I can tailor that AI, I feel like, to fit, any general scenario of other, AI that I'm fighting for the sake of narrative or story or whatever. But that was fun, and that was pretty quick, given it was a scenario that was designed to not take an enormous amount of time. But still, I mean, I enjoyed that thoroughly. I hope y'all enjoyed it thoroughly, because there were a few moments there was a little while there where I didn't know what was going to happen. Now, hopefully these upcoming post-game rolls go well, because if a character dies in this campaign, there's no adding anybody else to the thing or anything else like that. Now, my leader, he can't die. If he rolls a slain, he would just be lost favor, which he currently has no favor, so nothing to worry about there. So let's go take a look at the post-game. So grand total there for that battle, I will get 6 total glory points. According to the update in the Tome of Champions, I'll get 3 for showing up, I'll get 2 for winning, I will get 1 more for killing at least a third of their injury rolls. So for Marcus, he's good, full recovery. For Olaf, he's good, full recovery. For Sai, he's good, full recovery. I roll those dice with force and conviction. Oh, normally everybody who survived would get to roll, and on a 6 they would get a destiny level, which gives them a free re-roll of a dice whenever they want to use it. But because of the special rules of this campaign, because I won that scenario, I will get a destiny level on a 4-up for everybody who survives. So we'll start with Carol, who does not get a destiny level. Then we'll do Bearden, who does not get a destiny level. Let's roll a different dice. Then we'll do Vic, who does get a destiny level. And then we'll do Samuel, who does get a destiny level. And then we'll do Malachi, who does get a destiny. If you were playing this as a co-op with someone else, each player would get a roll on the artifacts table. But because I'm playing by myself, I get 2 rolls on the artifact table. So first roll, we'll say blue is the 10s. 63. Flask of Aqua Gironus, a consumable that the bearer can use as a free action now because it's a consumable. And if they do, they remove 3d6 damage points allocated to them. That is a gnarly healing potion. Going to go on Sai, my leader. Second roll. 51. God Beast Idol. Perishable. I add 1 to the value of abilities to a maximum of 6 used by the bearer. Going to be giving that one to Samuel. And that's going to do it for the first game of the Vermintide solo campaign for Warcry coming out of the Tome of Champions 2021. Thank you so much for stopping by, hanging out with me today while I rolled dice. Man, I love y'all. I hope y'all have an amazing rest of your day. And as always, my friends, may the dice be ever in your favor. And as always, I'd like to say a big, huge, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to our patrons who support us and pledge to us over on Patreon. You guys are the absolute best. If you enjoyed the content you saw here today and that's something that you would like to consider doing to help out the channel, go over there, check out the link in the description, check out the Patreon. There's a lot of cool stuff over there, including access to our Discord server, talk to me, hang out with me, talk about our work, what we got going on in the hobby, some shout outs, all kinds of cool stuff. Check it out if that's something that you think you would be into. And regardless of whether or not you do that, I want you to know that I am incredibly grateful that you decided to stop by and spend part of your day with me today, rolling dice and pushing toy soldiers around. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And as always, may the dice be ever in your favor.